Hello, hello, hello. It's Kathy Hampton here from Wellside. Uh-oh. Wellness and healing practices 50 and for women 50 and beyond. And also Wellside Retreats, the original OG, um, yeah, brand or YouTube channel. It is now wellness and healing practices for women 50 and beyond. And today we're here again for another session of Journal with Me, where we spend time in community journaling together. And I hope that we have some community members showing up, but we're going to carry on. I'll describe to you what Journal with Me is. It's actually a live stream um, where we spend sessions together journaling, literally writing on pages as a beneficial practice for our mind, body, and spirit. Hello, Janara. Renata, good to see you. And yeah, I'm glad that you were able to make it today. I know that in some parts of the world it's really cold and people are staying in and snuggling up and being comfortable. So appreciate you for coming. And Catherine Mohammed, greetings to you. Kim, good day. Good day to you also as we continue our day together. And Deborah Hale, thank you for showing up and good morning to you. You all came all at the same time. I think I was a little early today. I've been in front of the computer for a minute and was setting things up. So I got here a little earlier than you all for the first time, I think. So welcome to Journal with Me. And I'm excited to journal with you. For those who are seeing this on replay or the first time you may be seeing this, we spend time with a short meditation. We start journaling for about 15 minutes, and then we have a little talk and conversation afterwards. And it's all related to wellness, mindfulness, healing, um, and healing practices. And those healing practices can be anything from yoga to prayer, meditation, chanting, contemplative prayer, walking, movement, any of those things that make one feel inspired, feel energetic, feel like moving forward and stay instead of staying stagnant or stuck or just closed in. Um, it's a great few minutes in the morning or whatever time of the day you were seeing this, because there are people who can access this all across the globe. So whatever it is that you actually feel like doing when you see this for your healing is good. And we'll be talking about peacefulness today. Um, I have been um, watching, I guess, snippets of news, not full blown news, but good news, and knowing that people are uh, seeking peace. And so we'll be talking a little bit about that and how peacefulness and finding peace for yourself is healing. Being still and quiet can be very much um, prescribed for you in your self healing. So, and hello, Maria. Good to see you here today, this morning, also. So let's get started. Let's open ourselves up to the possibilities of getting open to receive healing through whatever practice you choose to do today. I will be journaling today. And let's start off with some meditation, which actually helps us open ourselves up, calms us down, um, allows the vagus nervous system to be washed over and calmed and soothed, right? All right, let's get started. You are sitting down, which I am doing, sitting down, and my feet are pretty much touching the ground. I am in a taller seat today. It seems like um, if you can place your feet on the ground, at least the some part of your foot on the ground, closing your eyes, getting still, calming yourself, ignoring any sound from me, from in your space. Let it move away from you, not disturb you. If you can, place a smile on your face, getting rid of frowns that actually take up more energy. Our body plays tricks on us sometimes. It knows what your muscles are doing, and the hormones or the chemicals act accordingly. Place a smile on your face just because. Notice your breathing, how fast how fast you're breathing, how slow. This is your self awareness and observation, observing how your body is reacting to slowing down. I invite you to set an intention for today's practice. What do you want out of today's healing practice for yourself? And today, you may want to affirm yourself with a positive, powerful statement, an I am statement, or tell yourself how great you are, how beautiful you are, how accomplished you are. I'll invite you to also speak or whisper your gratitude for this moment, this minute, hour. Before leaving, let us take in some air and cleanse our nervous system, wash our nervous system. We'll do 3 rounds in our own time, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth, ridding yourself of any doubt, fears, pain, hurt. Inhaling peace, love, hope. And you can do this in your own time or follow me. Inhaling through the nose. One more round. Inhaling. And our last round. Inhaling through the nose. Returning to your natural breathing pattern. Allowing yourself to recalibrate your breath. Catch up to it. Gently opening your eyes, looking around at your familiar place, space. Right? Okay, very good. Very good. Good morning, Katrina Lilly. Good morning to anyone who's come in for our session. And if you want to continue your practice of meditation, continue. We're going to move to our 15-minute practice session. I'll be journaling today, and you can spend time in journaling also, allowing yourself to download what's on your mind, your heart, your spirit, or consider prayer, contemplative prayer, yoga, movement, okay, breath work, whatever is best for you. I'll also place myself on mute so that you won't be disturbed and call you back in 15 minutes once the 15 minutes has elapsed. Happy journaling, happy practices, and peace to you. Okay, so our time for journaling has come to a close, or whatever practice that you are pursuing. Continue if you'd like. Again, this is your practice, and you can put me in the background if you'd like. And want to, if anyone has just come in and are watching, um, welcome. If you have enjoyed your practices of journaling or whatever your healing practice is on this YouTube channel, please do me a favor and like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Um, that only helps the channel a little bit. Um, but I think the live streams don't count so much. um, but we'll see when I start recording a little more what will happen. I'm just very interested in how the changes to this social media tool has changed. So we'll see um, what happens. When I change, things will change, right? When we change ourselves, our attitudes, our how we uh, how we act or react, we see change, and even the practical things, even the things that you don't really necessarily think about, but just doing certain practical things. And one of those things that resonated with me today, and kind of like I write a little theme for the day that I've been thinking about, is peacefulness, peace. And we could all use a little peace these days. I shouldn't say a little, a lot. So much so that I receive newsletters from different people and different organizations and writers, and you know, peace is really at the tip of everybody's tongue and pencil. And I think we have to move toward peace, and be peaceful, and share peace and kindness. And I believe that we have to really move toward peace. And it's something that I don't just throw out there because it might be popular. I believe that it is true that the energy that we have, sometimes, you know, we have to check it. What kind of energy um, are you holding? Because we can spread it, and hopefully you are being peaceful, learning how to be peaceful, taking steps to find peace where you can, associate yourself with peacefulness and peaceful people. It's very, I believe, very important to um, this world that is suffering from lack of peace in some corners. But I believe that there is also um, a desire for peacefulness. And I think it's more so that people are peaceful more so than not. Um, we're People are fighting to gain peace. They want peace, right? And I think those people who want peace are uh, outnumber those who do not. And I'm grateful to be able to say that I have found peace for myself internally as well as, you know, externally, a place of peace, like, you know, place that I can wake up to is peaceful. Um, and I'm not just talking about, you know, sound. I'm talking about there's this calmness, a calm place, uh, internally and externally. So I encourage you to experiment with that. Experiment with possibly a practice of peacefulness, right? Where you walk in peace, right? Um, you walk, you walk in prayer, which is can be peaceful, right? Peacefully praying, peacefully moving, um, offering kindness and peace to others, listening a little more, not shouting so much, right? Yeah. So that's what came up to me for me today in my writing, um, but also had been with in my thoughts for the last few days, and hope that you can find peace wherever you are. I really do. Um, I wanted to share a book recommendation with you, uh, related to healing for anyone you may know who, has, suffered an illness or, um, yeah, an illness, a condition um, that hasn't been, is not a good condition or, or illness for one to have any illness. But the the book that I, have put in the comments is related to healing, and it's called "Surviving Paris: A Memoir of Healing in the City of Light" by Robin Allison Davis. And I for any of our traveling friends who are out there who are, traveling, or relocating to a new place. Um, this book is especially, um, on point, as you move, from country to country, or thinking about it and thinking about the health care that you may need, and what, other healthcare is like in other countries. This book is really good for that. Robin Allison Davis is I'm going to call her a sister scribe. We, are in a writing group together, and uh, she has published earlier, this year. Well, not this year. In September or October, her book "Surviving Paris: A Memoir of Healing in the City of Light" was, on tour. She did a book tour, um, and I was able to have her sign my book, in Paris, and that was my first time in Paris. And I won't tell you the full story other than the fact that, um, Robin because it is a memoir, she writes about her experience in Paris after she has been there for some time and realizes that she has a health, uh, basically a health scare and a health problem. And she is still living. So um, it's a great book, but it goes through a lot of practical things about how you face decisions when you are away from your homeland, um, and how you deal um, with those complications or problems, health problems, and how you heal, right? So it's a really good book. I recommend it, and also helps you if you're interested in France or Paris. Helps you get an idea of what the healthcare system is like there, and also uh, what you what sights and sounds and things that are um, available to you if you wanted to scout or consider relocating to France, in particular Paris, the city of Paris. So, hello, Abba. Good to see you. Having major internet issues. Oh, wow. Oh, I hope that you were not dealing with any of the storms, ice storms that are coming across the United States. I hope that, yeah, services, power, and all kinds of services are not going to be interrupted. But I'm glad that you were able to make it, Abba. Really do. Wish, hope that everything is okay, and will be. I will be praying for people's safety, um, because I understand there's going to be a large um, storm, ice storm, coming across the country into from the east and headed southeast as well. And the south is not prepared for ice, um, but we're going to keep ourselves prayerful for for everyone's protection and safety. So that was one of the things, the book that I just recommended. You can get that on bookshop.org, from your libraries. I believe it should be in libraries, as well as Amazon and any other place that you can find. You can also always get things from the publisher, and I forget who the publisher is. Let's see, Amistad, HarperCollins. It's an imprint of HarperCollins, so Amistad, and yeah, so it's a great book, Surviving Paris. Next thing I want to provide you with is a prompt that you can take with you, and I smiled today. I got the prompt from my Ask journal. I'm still using my Ask journal. It has really good questions, prompts. And here's a good one. I think it's a good one. I hope you do too. And here it is. How can you cultivate your creativity and imagination? Right? How can you cultivate your creativity and imagination? Now, our our salon members may have an idea. When I saw this, I thought of our salon, of what you can do. about cultivating your creativity and imagination, right? And it has to really do with growth, cultivating your creativity and imagination, and what you need to do in order to cultivate it. What do you need to do? You know? So that's the question. That's the part. That's one part of the prompt for today. How can you cultivate your creativity and imagination? And the second part of this is kind of a clue. um, what exciting practice? There's no right answer, by the way. So when I say that there's part of a clue, there's no right or wrong answer. What exciting practices and resources would you love to explore? Consider programs, trainings, social groups, etc. Yeah. So, first, how can you cultivate your creativity and imagination, right? And then consider what exciting practices and resources would you love to explore? Consider different programs, trainings, social groups, or make up something for yourself. Yeah, you don't have to go outside of yourself. You don't have to join a group or a program or a training. Yeah. But cultivating, oh, Maria asked a question. Yeah, cultivating imagine your imagination is a is really good that you do that. It's an opportunity for growth and movement, right? Um, Robin does speak some French. Yes, she does. She's been there for a while, so she has been able to manage the language. Yeah, yeah, which is yeah, kind of a requirement in Paris. In certain, I didn't have a hard time getting around without knowing much French, but people were nice to me. I use sign language when I don't know anything. Like if I have a menu and I can't pronounce the words, I point. I'll have this. Yeah, yeah, I understand about that. Uh, Kenara says, I have been thinking about going back to a Julia Cameron practice. Oh, okay. Of having a weekly artist date. Yes. Very good. Going to play to a play, a concert, or museum exhibition. Awesome. Yes, that is a great practice. Is an artist date. Yeah. Taking yourself out on a date. Very good. Very good. Glad you included that. Inara, yeah, an artist date. You take yourself out without anyone else and you take yourself on a date. It doesn't have to be something lavish or anything. Just as Inara stated, that you go to a play, a concert, a museum exhibition. You could go to a new cafe and sit and have a cup of coffee and what sparks some of your imagination, right? What what helps your creativity, and that is getting out and doing something new. You should do that once a week. Julia Cameron suggested that, and that was the book that I suggested on Tuesday, The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. And if you can go on an artist date or a date with yourself, right? Get out and do that. Thank you for that. So I will be back on next Tuesday, and I hope that you'll come back also and practice with me, spend some time either journaling or writing or doing some yoga, right? Yeah, I like that. An artist state, yes, because we are all creators, Deborah. Yeah, we are all creators. We are all creative and have great imagination. If we just what be still, right? Be peaceful, find peace, and it all comes up. I just wrote some. I just did some little doodling in my journaling book, and I wrote in pencil today. I don't know if you can see that. It's so faint, but it's like I wrote grass blowing in a field. That's what I felt like doing. I don't know why, but I think it's because I imagine the sun and tall grass blowing in a field. That's what I would love to see right today because it's so gloomy outside, and I'm trying to wear brighter colors. This is a pale yellow. I have to go and find some brighter clothing. I have a lot of dark gray colors too. But yeah, um, writing, drawing, yeah. Find some peaceful ways on your artist date to spark some creativity for yourself. Yeah. Writing is what I do. And I actually crochet, and I just picked up some new yarn and some knitting needles because I don't knit as much as I crochet. And I'm going to work on my knitting. It's a great time to pick up a crochet hook, some yarn. Feels good to the touch, and a bright color, and let your imagination go wild. I even try to create uh, my own not patterns but stitches. I don't know. I just do something, see how it turns out. Anyhow, it's been great spending time with you. I'll see you on next Tuesday at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we'll journal together, practice together, and heal together, right? Those action, the healing takes action. So we'll do all of that. And yeah, have a wonderful day as well, Maria. And it's great to see all of you here. Maria, Deborah, Janara, Hinara, Abba, Katrina Lily, Deborah, Kim, Catherine. Yes, all good. And if you can, check out Robin's book, Surviving Paris, a memoir of healing in the city of light. All right. Take care. Much love to you. Stay safe in this weather. And I'll see you again on Tuesday.